Hello, Clubhouse friends. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Have you guys been able to be outside lately and enjoy this amazing weather? I'm sitting outside right now. It's so nice. I hope you've been able to play outside a little bit lately. Now, I heard that some of you have already started school. How's it going? And some of you who haven't started, you're about to start, right? So I thought I would cheer you up if you're having the back to school blues with a few back to school jokes. Are you ready? All right, here's my first one. What kind of school do you go to if you're a surfer?
Dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of them. And you just drop in and just smack the lip. Whoop-ah!
Any ideas? Boarding school. Get it?
Whoop-ah! Drop down, snap. Ah!
It's good, right? Okay, here's my second one for you. What kind of school do you go to if you're an ice cream man or an ice cream woman? Sunday school. Do you get it? Like a sundae that you would eat, right?
Whoop-ah!
I thought those were pretty funny. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those. Well, this week, your lesson video with the kids, I hope you guys have been watching those, is about this mysterious illness called the gimmies. Have you ever heard of that? Well, if you haven't, you're going to learn all about the gimmies. And once you're finished with my introduction video, I want you to have an adult that's with you click on the video for the lesson, okay? And find all about what the gimmies are and what God has to say about them. Basically, so the gimmies are when we're always wanting stuff that we don't really need. Uh-oh. I think I've had a case of the gimmies before, maybe once or twice, right? How about you guys? Well, you're going to learn all about that, okay? Now, I have two different activities to go along with your lesson this week, okay? The first one, I'm hoping you can see this, is I have a coloring sheet for you that you can just simply color, right? That's easy peasy. You can do it while sitting outside enjoying the great weather. And it has our memory verse for this week on it. It has Philippians 4:19. And my God will supply your needs according to his riches in glory in Christ Jesus. So you could color this and you could hang it up as a reminder, okay, that God supplies all of your needs, right? The second one is also very simple, but it has to do with some verses in Psalm 111. I'm going to read those verses to you first before I explain to you the second activity that you can do. And you can choose one or the other. You can do them both. That's totally up to you, okay? So let me read you these verses. In Psalm 111, starting in verse 2, it says, "How amazing are the deeds of the Lord! All who delight in him should ponder them." Ponder is just a fancy word for think. So the Bible is telling us that we should think about the deeds of the Lord, the things that he has done for us, right? Everything he does reveals his glory and majesty. His righteousness never fails. He causes us to remember his wonderful works. Oh, I love those verses. You can even rewind and listen to those again if you want to. So basically, what these verses are telling us that when we ponder or think about the ways that God has provided for us, or that all of the things that he's given to us and done for us, it actually helps transform our hearts. Isn't that amazing? So instead of always wanting more, and having the case of the gimmies, we actually become content with what we have and how God is already taking care of us, okay? So our second activity, what I want you to do is grab some popsicle sticks like this. If you have those at home, you could even use little slips of paper if you don't have popsicle sticks on hand. And I want you to just write down on each popsicle stick, I want you to write down either something that God has already done for you or given to you that you're super thankful for, or maybe it's a way that he's provided for your family or for you specifically, okay? And I want you to write something down on each of your popsicle sticks. I have a few of those written down. And just keep them in a little jar like this, okay? Can you see my jar? Probably not. There you go, in a little jar or a cup of some kind. And then when you feel like you're getting a case of the gimmies, you can come over to your jar and you can pull one of these out or a couple of them out and you can think about or ponder all of the ways that God has provided for you, or all of the things he's already given you. And that's going to help transform your heart, right? So that you can be content, with what God has already done for you. So here's an example of one of mine. So on this one, I have get away to the cabin, which that probably doesn't make sense to you, right? But my family was supposed to go on a little vacation to Eastern Tennessee this summer. Well, with everything going on with COVID, we weren't able to do that because we would have been around a lot of people and it wouldn't have been really safe. But you know what? Even though we couldn't do that, and we were so excited about it because we were going to go whitewater rafting and do all these fun things, we didn't get to do it. So it was kind of a bummer. Well, we have a friend who lives in Arkansas, and they have a cabin in the woods, and it's close to hiking places. And they said, hey, just come to our cabin. We had it all to ourselves. We got to hang out there and go hiking. So even though we didn't get to go on the vacation that we were really looking forward to, God provided for us, and we got to get away for a weekend, and it was awesome, right? So that kind of gives you an idea of some things that you could write down. So I hope that helps you to get rid of any cases of the gimmies that you might be having, okay? So I miss you guys so much. I hope that I get to see you soon, and I hope that you are having a wonderful first week or couple weeks of school. Love you.
Drop down, say, bah!